welcome to today's video. I have a trash bag, some window screens, and for this project we have got to wear gloves. Generally you do not see me wearing gloves very often. I do not like wearing gloves, but after all of the wolf spiders that I found the other day working on this project, we are going to wear gloves. So welcome to my video today. I'm going to show you how we have ventilation in our mobile home. I'm going to go into more of a detailed video in the future here, but today I'm going to show you this. Having mobile homes, you really need to have ventilation. If you have the crawl spaces, ventilation will get all that moisture, musty air out, and you'll have fresh air coming in. Oftentimes people ask me, they don't understand, why do I close up? So you close up these ventilation crawl spaces in the wintertime, but in the spring and summer you have it open. This will get rid of all of that musty air. Also, it is good to ventilate it for other things, like it's also good to ventilate it for other health benefits as well, because you're getting all that stagnant air out. Okay, here we go. Believe it or not, it just seems like yesterday I was closing this all up, and we are going to open it today. I'm going to show you here in a minute. I'm hoping that I can save this insulation, because insulation is so expensive and it looks really good yet. So I'm hoping I can save this insulation, and that will save me a lot of money. Okay, let's get started. All right, so we have 3 crawl spaces. Now I am waiting for another screen because that crawl space is bigger. And I'm hoping the screen is big enough. It almost looks like it's too small, but I'm hoping it's big enough, which I don't think it's gonna be. So I had ordered other screens, and what I may have to do, well, we'll see here in a minute. Take a look at this, everybody. Pretty rough. Okay. So this screen is in really bad shape, but you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it and then put these new screens across. Actually, I think it's pretty good. Put this one up like this. So what I have to do is I have to take like a brick to keep it up, just like that. Wow, I can already feel all of that stagnant cold air coming out. It has a real musty odor. Very good for the ventilation of the mobile home. So if you have these kind of, we call them crawl spaces, you want to make sure that you do let it open to get all of that fresh air coming in. All right, so we have 1 down and we have more to go. There, that works out perfect. All right, so we have 2 down. The third one I have to wait until later because it didn't come in yet. The third one is bigger, but now we got them looking better. Let me pan the camera out and show you. So we have 3 ventilations. We have 2 in the front, and then we have 1 on the side. And then on the one on the side, I'm going to take a fan, and I always run the fan underneath the house for the first couple hours, and that will blow all of the stagnant air. That will blow it out this way. It's really, really beneficial. It's hard for me to explain it because it just really makes the air in the mobile home feels like it's fresh air as well. So I'm really interested in all of my medicinal herbs. I have a lot of them. I take great pride in my herbal garden. So hubby was edging all that we have to till in today. So that's got to be tilled in the ground. That's just topsoil. And it makes the garden really nice. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Look. Oh, look at the blooms coming off the tree. Looks like snow, everybody. My very old rhubarb plant that you have to deadhead. You cannot have the flowers on the rhubarb plant or it won't give any stalks. So that's important that we remove these. Don't want any of these flower heads on. Very, very pretty rhubarb plant. Right, everyone. So I think we got it completed for today. That have been watching my videos for the last couple years, and I wanted to report this to you guys so you'll know what I'm talking about, a handful of you. But you remember years ago somebody that worked with burpee seeds? She gave me a whole big box of thousands of seeds. I don't know if you remember that, but she worked there, or her husband worked there, and they were throwing them in the dumpster and she took them and sent them to me. Remember, it was a huge box. Well, I'm happy to report that so far I have donated 1,200 packs of seeds to our local community. Every month I take a big box of the seeds, and within 5 minutes they are gone. And so I'm on my third month now. I think it's 3 months. Yes, the third month at the end of this month, and I'm going to be donating more of them. So I would have donated just about all of those seeds, and people are being inspired and learning to grow food and flowers, and I am so happy. It is so much fun to see the smiles on everyone's faces. Not only do they get free food, but then they get to pick out garden seeds. I've also been donating some of my cookbooks, which they are absolutely loving. They are so happy, and it's so much fun to see their smile on their faces. I love all these little areas that I have with little chairs, because when I get tired, I can sit down and rest a little bit, and then I can just sit back and look at all the things that are growing. But I'm at the point now I need to start planting some of this stuff outside. So it's starting to get really, really pot bound, and I need to plant it outside. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and plant this one while I'm sitting here. I look around and think all the different things I should be doing. There's always so much work to do. But you know what? It keeps me from getting bored, and I really don't have much of the desire to go out these days, except for Thrifty Thursday and a few things like that. But I really don't have much of a desire to just go running around, what we would call running around. And that smells so good, but this does have to get planted. I'm gonna go ahead and plant this, and before I say goodbye to all of you. All right, so there's so much more things I wanna do, so I'm gonna continue this video tomorrow. Those of you who like to watch my daily videos. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll take up from where we left off. So see you guys in a little bit.